In PracticeSet03, we're actually going to begin by opening an existing Photoshop document. So we just do a File, Open, and go ahead and find the practice file called fish.psd, and we go ahead and click Open. You may change your screen dimension so you can have a little bit more working room, so expand that screen out. And what we're going to do is take a look at the hand tool and the zoom tool. So we'll start with the zoom tool first. Down here at the bottom of your toolbar you have both a hand and a magnifying glass. We're going to start with the magnifying glass, which is the zoom tool. You can also do the quick key, which is Z, to select that tool. And once we take a look at that, you can basically click, and you're going to automatically zoom in on that picture. Now, once you've manipulated what you need to see, maybe you want to zoom back out. So what we're going to do is hold the Option key or the Alt key on a PC, Option on a Mac, Alt on PC. And when you do that, the only thing I'm doing is hitting that key on the keyboard, and you'll notice my cursor inside of that magnifying glass is going from a plus to a minus. When it's a minus, then I'll go ahead and click the mouse again and I can zoom back out. So magnifying tool by itself, clicking on the object, we'll go ahead and zoom in. Holding the Option or Alt key and clicking, I can zoom out. Alright, the other thing you can do is you can actually decide the percentage of your zoom. Right now, if I look in this lower corner, it says that I'm at a 200% zoom. So I can definitely go in there, and then if I wanted to 400% zoom, I could actually just type in 400. Or I could come back out to 100% zoom and type in 100 and press enter as well. So that shows me kind of the actual size, or the 100% zoom. The other thing you can do is, let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit more in here. And if you just wanted to move this area around a little bit, but you didn't want to use the scroll bars at the side, or the vertical scroll bars or the horizontal scroll bars, you could use the hand tool. And the hand tool, you just bring the click on the tool, bring your mouse out to the picture, and just click and hold. And then you can just pull the image down in whatever area you need it. So if you just need to make some small adjustments, sometimes it's easier just to grab that hand tool and just to move the image around looking like that. So that's another option. You can also decide to just zoom in on a particular portion of it. So I'm going to go back out to my 100% zoom. So I'm going to go ahead and click down here, type in 100. So I'm here, but perhaps I wanted to zoom in on just a particular area. So I'm going to go back to my zoom tool, that magnifying glass. I'm just going to come out, and if I wanted to zoom in just on this fish right here, I can just click and drag across like I'm drawing a box, and I can zoom in just to that area. So I can basically, I'm clicking and dragging across in usually a diagonal pattern, and you'll start zooming in automatically on just that area. And likewise, to zoom back out, I have to use the Alt button or the Option key while I click, and then I can zoom back out. I can also use the Navigator palette. So under the Window pull down menu, there is a Navigator palette. So go ahead and click on the Navigator palette. And in this case, if you do zoom in, inside of this Navigator palette, you'll see there's like a little red box. And the more you zoom in, this shows you what's currently on your screen. So given if you wanted to see some of these red colored fish up here, you just move the Navigator palette, or that window, this red box here, to kind of frame that area, and then in your actual working space you can see that. I'll move over to this yellow fish here, and you can see that now this appears here. So that's another way to navigate as well. You can also just use the slider if you've got your Navigator palette, and if you want to, you could slide that to be anywhere on your desktop. If you like working with that palette, you can move it here, and then you also have the opportunity to once again type in your percentage of zoom at that point in time.